Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hyde from BeHealing.com, and this is the daily energy update for Friday, the 27th of November 2020. It doesn't seem right that it's already at the end of November. Where did November go to? It's crazy. Okay, so it's the weekend, or it's about to be the weekend anyway. You know, I have a half-price reading sale on my private readings every weekend with one selected reading. Now this weekend it's my love reading, so soulmate, twin flame reads. It's about how to move forward in your love life at the moment for you, and also about your next partner too. So I used to do them about your soulmate or your twin flame, but then my guys told me no, because sometimes people are hanging out for this twin flame, this soulmate, when really they need to get into another lesson relationship to learn something else. Or, you know, someone's there to bring something into their life and it's not them. So you're not helping people like this. So it's your next relationship that I go into. So if that sounds good, I get all my readings out within 24 hours of you ordering them, the written readings. You can book one of those on BeHealing.com. I'll also pop a link for it up there. They're just 75 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 150, which is about, what is it, 54 American dollars right now, something like that. I don't know, I haven't checked in my American customers lately to see how much it is. It's something like that anyway. So if you want one of those, book in this weekend on BeHealing.com. You can see that on the home page, the special offers. Also, we've got a full moon eclipse coming up in a few days, so they're half price too. Full moon readings, take your pick or get both of them if you like. Find us on BeHealing.com. Let's get a card out for today. Let's get a lot of cards out for today and see what the energies are for everybody. This is an energy update, so it might be what you're going through right now. It might be what you've just been through. It might be what's coming. We're all on different timelines. We all move at different speeds depending on what our lessons are and how much we've learned along the way and what our baggage is and all of that, you know. So let's get some cards out. I'm not going to do the fast forward thing, you know. I'm just going to get the cards out and channel it as I go, because often messages come out when the cards come out, if they ever come out. Give us a card for today. What are the general energies for today for everybody, please? Guides. All of the decks that I'm using, by the way, the detail in the description box. If you're interested in getting your own, I've put links to Amazon for a lot of them. That one. And I do get a small commission, but it's only like one Kindle book per year at the moment. From that, it's not much. Time to restore, we've got here. It's time to restore yourself. So it could be a healing day today, rest, recuperation, that kind of thing on a Friday. Oh yeah, it's my massage day. Time to restore, that's the general energies for the day. Let's get some tarot out. Okay, so what have we got for everybody? Let's have some coffee. What energies do we have for everyone? We've got the world. Wow. I'll get the clarifiers out before I tell you about these cards. We've also got the King of Wands, my favorite king. He's passionate. The world. Wow, something is opening up for sure. So, something divine as well. That sacred geometry on that card just stood out to me. Oh, we've got the Seven of Wands. Being protective. Kind of turning away, not sure whether you want something. What is this world card? Give us some clarity on the world. It's the Two of Voices. It's about a choice. It's like the universe is offering the world to us today. Interesting. So it could be an opportunity. The Queen of Emotions with the King of Wands. Beautiful. So the loving, the caring, the nurturing feminine with the passionate, the very masculine King of Wands. I love that energy. Seven of Wands, that could be what you're being offered today. Seven of Wands, what is it? What's that about? Why are we being defensive and kind of turning away from it? Maybe this is the choices that we have. Justice. Okay. So you're thinking things through. It seems like there's an offer coming through from the universe. Would you like this? With the world and with the Two of Voices. Two of Voices is about a choice, but it feels like you're making that choice blind. You're having to make it on trust. The universe is offering this. It's like, would you like to go left or would you like to go right? The choice is yours, but I'm not going to tell you what's down that path. You have to trust your feelings. You know, you might have a bit of a dread feeling about going left, and you might have like a heartwarming feeling with a bit of fear too, because it's the unknown. So you've got to really trust your feelings today, because you're being offered the world. It really is an excellent choice that is put in front of you today. But if you're not very discerning about your feelings, you might mistake the fear of the unknown, because it's the two voices, you know, got a blindfold on. There's some things that you can't see, and you'll never be able to see. So don't mistake the fear of the unknown of going down that path for red flags. That's what I'm hearing. You're being offered the world is a very good choice that you have to make today. But you could let fear overrule your heart choice. Don't do that. Let your heart choice shine through is what I'm hearing there. Let's just get another clarifier on that. Give us more on this. Because, yeah, it seems like you're blindfolded. You've got new beginnings, see? So it is a very good choice that you can make. I think you know in your heart which one you're going to make, but there are fears that come up today. Just don't let those fears stop you. You've got a new beginning here. Now, this King of Wands and the Queen of Emotions, this is just so beautiful. I love it. It's my favourite. These are my two favourites. I don't know, I probably prefer the Empress, because the Empress is Taurus energy, that's me, and I'm in charge of all my stuff too, so yeah. But these two together, wow, what a powerful couple. So it could be a romantic relationship that you are being offered, or some kind of commitment if you're already in this relationship that's being offered. Give us more on this, please. That was a new day that tried to come out then, which is very similar to new beginnings. Give us more on this, please. Wow. I can't take all of those. It's a home. We've got the home card out with that. So changes in your home, feeling at home in this relationship. Trust your heart. You know, if this decision, this world and this Two of Voices decision today is about this relationship, then it's the one that feels like home. If you've got a choice between two relationships, lucky you. But it's whatever feels more like home. You've got to trust your heart. That's what I keep on hearing. You've got to trust your heart on this. Trust your heart on this. Now, what's this Seven of Wands and Justice here? So the Seven of Wands is, see how she's kind of turning her head away there? It's almost like sitting in prayer, sitting in meditation to shut the rest of the world out, you know? It's like, I'm not dealing with life, I'm not dealing with you, I'm just going to sit here quiet. I used to do that years ago. It was a kind of a form of spiritual bypassing for me. I used to shut down, go into my own shell. People were trying to bother me, I just didn't want to deal with real life, you know? I would prefer to meditate instead, because I didn't have the power. I didn't have the empowerment to actually face up to things and tell people what I needed to tell them and sort things out and stand up for myself. So she's in that energy and justice. So there could be a bit of bypassing today. So this King of Wands might come in to offer you some kind of, do you want to move in with me? Kind of a choice. You're like, oh, yeah, I want to shut down. Give us this justice. I want to know what this justice is about. It's the world that you're being offered, though. You are being offered the world. Abundance. Wow. It's going to lead to amazing things. Say yes to it. You need to trust your heart. So today's a day of an amazing offer coming in from the universe. It's going to give you the world and abundance. It's the justice. It's what you've been waiting for. And you feel scared. You feel scared to take it, but you need to trust your heart. This is about trusting your intuition, trusting your heart, not trusting your ego fears anymore. So I'm not saying switch your head off completely, because that would be a foolish thing to do. And of course, some people will be in situations where there are red flags, you know. Some people are still in abusive situations or with narcissists, things like that. I'm not saying that every person that's watching this is in a positive situation and you know, it's just fears that are in your mind. I'm not saying that at all. But whoever is resonating with this, that this offer comes in and it's what your heart wants. But The ego will always try and protect you, it'll always come up with things. You'll notice that your friends do that too. Protective of you, and so they'll give you all of their fears to try and protect you. But you don't need protecting from this. It's justice, it's abundance, it's the world. So we've got some love cards out here. Let's see what they are. For today, we've got pay attention to the red flags. Oh my God, after saying all of that, there could be red flags. And that's it. We've got to discern which is which, right? Which are the red flags and which is just our fear. And it's tricky to do that. We've got to really go deep and be 100% honest with ourselves. We've also got healing family issues here as well. You seem far away today, all the way up there. It's a restorative day today, time to restore. So it could be like, just take some time to make this decision and really feel it out. Give us more on this, paying attention to the red flags, please. It's time to release negativity. Yes, it is about figuring out which is red flags, which is fear, which is red flags and which is just our fear. We have fear in a lot of situations, right? A lot of situations that we want to do it. So I remember swimming. I love swimming. I really love swimming. But I remember learning swimming, and it was terrifying that first time without my armbands on to jump into a pool. I was terrified, but I'm so glad that I did it. Same with relationships too. Been terrified before I get into it, but I'm still glad that I did it. So it's that kind of thing. What's this healing family issues? A personal issue reaches resolution. Oh, interesting. So there's a solution, a resolution. I want to get some more cards out before I give you what I'm picking up intuitively about that. But wow, that is really good. So we're paying attention to the red flags. We're realizing, hopefully, what is our fear and what is really a red flag. Because we can project all kinds of things, can't we? We can see it. If we've got baggage, say we've been cheated on, we can see that cheating in everybody. We can just imagine it, but we'll be fearful of that. So be careful of that projection stuff. It's really about discerning what your intuition is, what your heart is saying, apart from your ego, the fears. Okay, give us some more on this, please. The red flags and the discernment that we've got going on, because we need to release that negativity or negative bias because of our baggage. Cooperation. Cooperation, this is interesting. So we're getting this offer from the universe, and it kept on telling me that, an offer from the universe. It's an offer from a person, but it's also an offer from the universe, meaning whatever you've got into alignment with, whatever you've been asking for is coming through this person, this one here, probably. And they're in alignment with you. It is what you want. Abundance is going to come through it. Justice is going to come through it. A new beginning is going to come through it. And a change to your home life too. But it's unknown, so fears come up. You feel like turning away from it and not facing it. But this is saying cooperate with the universe. There's a hurdle to get through, and the hurdle is inside of yourself today. That's why you've got this time to restore here. You need to be careful of your energy today. Love yourself and nurture yourself and give yourself what you need in order to be able to make this decision. Let's get one of these out for this healing family issues. A personal issue reaches resolution. You know what I'm getting from this? I think this offer that you're getting today, or around this time, it means the world to you. It's everything that you've asked for. It's from the universe. And some of that baggage that I was talking about that's causing you to be fearful of it, be fearful of the unknown and want to back away from it and think that you're blindfolded and stuff, it's got to do with family issues. You think it might be a repeat of family issues, but what I'm getting from this is it's quite the opposite. It's that a personal issue reaches resolution. So this offer is the opposite of that. It's the opposite experience to that. So say you'd had an abusive family situation as you were growing up, and then you got married and again suffered some abuse in that, and then you got divorced. This one is the healing of those family issues. So you probably healed the family issues in yourself, then you're attracting this relationship. And even though you're worried and you might see these red flags, it's like, oh, is this going to be another abusive one? It's not. It's the opposite. It's the one that comes in to heal you, or to show you that you've healed, to put the cherry on top of it. It's like, now you've healed yourself. This is the prize. This is it. That's what I'm going to call this video. Now you've healed yourself. This is the prize. I need to write that down. Hang on. I should write these down. It'd make my job a lot quicker. Now you've healed yourself. This is the prize. Sorry. Yeah, so you've got into alignment with it because... Oh, that's a long name. In fact, it's going to have to be shorter than that. But there you go. Yeah, so because you've healed yourself, you've got into alignment with it, and then this manifestation comes in. It's the prize. It's cause and effect. This is what you get from healing. That's why my business is called Be Healing, because as I healed myself from all of this stuff that I just gave you in that example, I noticed that you get blessing after blessing. You know, you heal something, and yes, it's gnarly and it's hard work, and it's hard work to face it. Then you always get a blessing from it, a reward from it. It's like, oh, this is cool. It's like the universe gives you a prize at the end of it. You're getting your prize today for the healing work that you've done. So of course your fears are going to kick in that it's the same thing over again. But really appease those fears by looking back and like, hang on, I've changed my energy with this. I've healed myself, so it should be different this time. So maybe you can talk yourself around like that. Okay, we've got, it's time to release negativity. Right. I'm going to take those 3 cards, in fact, because they came out. We've got camera. So pay attention to the red flags. It's about discerning, right? There are fears. We've got camera, which is about reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. And then we've also got not today. That's this 7 of Wands energy. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cold person, boundaries, still angry. That could be you. That's an option. It's always an option today to be like this, to avoid it, to spiritually bypass it, to sit there in meditation and not answer the phone, not answer that message, not give them a reply. Still in pain. And then we've got the photograph, which is looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, right? So we've got old memories causing you fear. We've got not today, you could try and bypass this, and then making new memories. So there's the chance. We've got options today. That's why it's this. 2 of voices. We've got choices today. Excuse me. Are you going to make the right choice for you? Because it seems like a very positive thing that's coming in here. Tell me more about this family issues. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Your healing is the foundation of your results. Your self-love as well. And when you heal yourself, you start loving yourself more. The very act of healing yourself is loving yourself. It's a self-loving thing. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Yes, healing ourselves. Healing ourselves, and this is the result of it. That is so cool. Got twin flames on the bottom of the deck there too. Okay, let's get some more cards out. What else? What else has everyone got going on today? Well, rewiring the nervous system, right? It's about the fears, isn't it? And those red flags. Because we react to it. That's why our ego goes crazy, because we get that fear response in our bodies. It's physical. It's in the nervous system. We've survived those traumas. Look at the back of it. It says, I find strength in surviving my traumas. We've been traumatized, and that stuff doesn't go away. For all the healing work that I've done on myself, and I'm almost 50. Oops, wrong way around. I keep on doing that. I still have post-traumatic stress disorder from my abuse, and it just doesn't go away. It gets better. The less stressed I am, like it only ever comes back. It comes back in the form of me screaming in the middle of the night because I think someone's attacking me in my bed. It's not very pleasant for anyone that's in the house with me, and it's not very pleasant for me either. But the only time it ever happens, it gets less and less frequent. It used to happen a lot. Less and less frequent now, but the only time it ever happens is when I'm stressed out. If something else is stressing me out, which doesn't happen thankfully very often, that's the trigger for me, and this PTSD will come back. I don't seem to be able to get free of it completely, but now it seems to be manageable because I'm kind of managing myself better. But for all the healing work, there's still that core in my nervous system, it's still there. And so yeah, you just have to soothe yourself as best you can. Rewiring it, yeah, but I don't know, maybe it will go away. Maybe it will go away once I get into this relationship and I feel completely safe. It hasn't happened for quite some time as well. Let's get some more cards out. Okay, I'm going to get one each of these other decks. Just one. Trust. Just one, and then all of these fly out. Got blessings and wisdom there, but I'm not taking them. I'm just taking trust. So we need to trust. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your feelings. You need to stop trusting your ego mind. Not overthinking things. Just trust. Trust in whatever brings you peace. Look how peaceful this photo is. So trust what brings you peace. That's a sign of alignment, when we feel at peace in our hearts, it's a sign of alignment. When we feel good, it's a sign of alignment. Not necessarily excitement. I used to think that was a sign of excitement, of alignment, but yeah, I found it's something. It's a sign of something, but it's not reasonable to stay in that. It wears you out if you stay in that energy. So yeah, I found that it's not as strong a sign of alignment as I thought it was before. Peace, however, is when you feel peaceful. Okay, we've got two. I asked for one, but happy, perfect. This offer that's coming in, it's going to make you so happy. It's fated. I knew it. It's fated. So if you don't make this decision today to say yes, then you do have more time. It's fated. It's going to come around again. But I would suggest that you don't bypass it and turn away from it like this. That you actually do this inner work to face your fears. Discern whether they're red flags or not. Maybe talk about it too, about your fears. That would be a very powerful thing to do. To come clean about it. Because they might be able to put your mind at rest. This passionate one. Starfish, open to infinite possibilities. It really is an amazing choice that you've got today. Very, very positive energy. Yay. Love it. I'm going to get one of these out as well. I wanted to do these a little bit shorter, but I'm not. I don't know. I just want more information about it because it's... I don't know about you guys. Leave me some feedback. Personally, I find the daily reads very useful for me. I do them in advance. I record them in advance. And so when I watch them, it's like video Claire talking to me. She's a different person to me, and so it's very helpful. I find it very helpful personally for me. But you let me know if you like them, or if you want them shorter or longer or whatever. You let me know. We've got Pansy, sweet thoughts, beautiful. So yeah, you know how I was saying, don't overthink things, don't make things into a problem, don't get into that ego, that fear kind of stuff. Have sweet thoughts instead. Turn your thoughts around to the positive. We had that. It's time to release negativity. It's time to stop listening to the ego and letting your mind go over and over those fears and things like that. Pray, you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's the thoughts. Sweeten your thoughts up a little. Put this down here. Get some of these out. We've got the cave. Again, hiding away, so time to restore. That's a match to that. So take your time, you don't have to dive into this. Sort things out. I wouldn't just make a decision on this blindly like this Two of Voices. I would sort through it first so that you're confident in your choice. And you know what your fear is and what the red flags are and all of that before you say yes. I would. The riddle. There's something very perfect about this. It's a big part of your life story. This moment now It's going to be part of that movie that is your life, or the book that is your life, you know? It's a pivotal moment in your life. Let's get one more. I don't know, I just want more cards today. The Queen. I feel like you're going to be the Queen. You make this decision, and your fears and the red flags, it might be, oh, they're not going to respect me, they're not going to be reciprocal to me, they're going to abandon me, they're going to, you know, all of the baggage that we've got from the experiences that we've had. You might be surprised. They might treat you like a complete queen. Remember that we did have that King of Wands and the Queen of Emotions out there. So yes, a lot of respect in this relationship too. I'm going to get a couple more tarot cards out. Some advice for today then. We've got the King of Cups. Oh wow, very interesting. So he flew out there, the King of Cups. So now we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So he turns from the King of Wands to the King of Cups. It's like he comes in as the King of Wands, the passionate one, and you're like, is he just going to be one of these that just wants me for my body, just wants sex? But then he turns into the King of Cups. So it turns into true love. And I feel like it's true love at the start, but you know what it's like at the start of a relationship, or if it's a reunion that I'm talking about, it's going to be passionate. Let's get some more. So that advice is that this is going to change, it's going to develop, it's going to mature. 2 kings. That's too much. It's too many. But we do have one by itself there. I'm going to take that. It's the 9 of Cups. Right. Contentment, satisfaction. There you go. That's the advice. Be content, be satisfied. Don't look for trouble. Don't look for trouble. Don't go looking for those red flags. Don't go imagining trouble. Don't go scaring yourself, and don't go letting your ego scare you either. So there you have it. That's the energies for today. Let me know what goes on in the comments. Thanks for your likes and your shares and your subscriptions and all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and don't forget, I've got the half price sale on my private reading for the weekend on behealing.com. You can get a love read half price. See you tomorrow. Bye.